Hey, Mr. Tyler, let me know when you can hear me.
Hey there, I hear you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? How's your new
I'm
house?
Oh, it's great.
It's an awesome bedroom.
I haven't got my curtains hung up yet, and that's all. I took everything out. I got rid of my big desk. My big desk was way too big, and so I'm downgraded to this little desk just for my computer for my Zoom calls. And so I went through all of my stuff today and organized it. Well, I've been doing it for a week, but organized. This was the last piece that I hadn't unorganized. Look at all my door prizes I've got stacked up over there. You can't see them. That's a whole stack of
Oh, I
door
see them
prizes.
now.
Whole bunch
Look at
of.
all that.
I'm thinking about, what'd you think about the Subject 2 event?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought I learned a lot from it. Like, really, I learned a lot from it.
Do you think I saw rabbits at my window earlier? I was like, what the heck? So my feedback was that I felt like the end was rushed. And
Yes, that's correct.
that's the same thing that happened in November last year. So what we're thinking about doing is, because it's so in depth, like that portion, we feel like a lot of it was not redundant, but like maybe we should just hit the simplicity of it, because a lot of people were still trying to get funding for their deals that they wanted to buy Subject 2 after the event. And we were like, you totally missed the concept. So we also thought about doing doing like a visual with using the attendees. This person has a piece of paper that says bank, note holder. The bank is the note holder. And then the other one would say the seller, the whatever you call them, the note. Anyway, the person that had their name is on the note. So the seller, note holder. No.
Deed. The deed holder.
Nope. There's a deed and there's a note. And so they'd have two pieces of that. The seller would have two pieces of that. And then they give you the deed. And now the buyer has the deed, but the seller still has the note. But then you pay that note. Okay. And then Randy Hughes did this, something similar to that, whenever he was explaining how a trust works, and the different, like a beneficiary is different than your trustee. So anyway, we were just thinking about doing something a little more interactive like that, so that it wasn't so, because sometimes when you say things and people don't understand it, they just shut down, and then they miss the next 10 minutes of what you said, trying to wrap their mind around what you just taught them. And then we thought about adding another day. We thought about definitely at the end of it, we're going to upsell we have a training program, a one-on-one training program that teaches Subject 2, like, I think there's like 6 lessons, 6 weekly lessons or 6 bi-weekly lessons, however you want to do it. But we never upsell that. And Brian's coming in. So anyway, we were talking about that this past Friday, about how we can make things better, and how we should, what things we should change, what parts we should cut out. And I mean, because they have the flash drive. But I don't think that we really went over in depth enough how to actually use it, like how to actually do it. Hey, Brian.
Hello. How are you? How are you guys?
I'm good. How's life down in College Station?
Hot. What is it? 107, 106?
Yeah, it is.
No rain since I've been here, since July 4th. So, well, I take that back. It rained for 10 minutes.
Well, it's up to 95. It's only 95 here today, so we're on a cool front. Better get the coats out.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me go get that.
Tyler, I was sent a list of Collin County the ones that are going on the tax auction
Hmm.
the first Tuesday of August. Have you ever been to an auction?
I have not. It's my list.
We should do that.
Okay.
We should do that this Tuesday. I mean, not this Tuesday, the next Tuesday, August. What day is it? It's the first Tuesday, so that would be August 2nd. I'll check with Pam Cleary, and then we met a great guy the other day that does. He does make readies. Dallas, let's see. Make ready residential. Great guy. And he goes to the auctions as well. Oh, I need to invite him to join us. Hold on one second. But that's where he met Pam Cleary. She's in Decatur. Have you been to her group meeting yet?
I have not.
You should go check hers out. No, she meets at the Big Shots Golf in I don't know. Big Shots Golf. It's a Decatur Alliance. So I think it's like right by the Speedway or something. Let me text Mike real quick and see if he can meet us. Cell 512-217. I was on my computer all day yesterday, and my eyesight has really gotten bad.
You think the computer contributes to that quite a bit?
Well, my phone mostly.
Yeah, well, same thing. Computer, a phone. They really are just mini computers, I guess.
I was
just got a
actually at
deal.
an appointment yesterday, and my phone was overheating, and so I couldn't take pictures. And so it was supposed to take no more than 30 minutes, took an hour and a half, because I had to go take my phone, cool it down in a cooler, wait for it to get cool enough to take pictures, pull it out of the cooler, because the house I was in didn't have any air conditioning.
Were they living there or was it vacant?
It's vacant.
Did you get it?
I do have it.
Are you going to keep
Sorry, one moment. I do have we are discussing a price on it of
You're negotiating?
37,000, and then it's got a ARV of 109,000. Because it's been vacant for about 4 years, and it's got a lot of repairs that need to be done to it. But considering it's only like 720 square feet, we're looking at maybe a max of $30,000 in repairs, I think.
Yeah.
So that leaves $40,000 equity in that. You know.
Are you going to wholesale it or are you going to keep it? I'm sorry, I didn't.
I would wholesale it.
Okay. All right. And where is it at?
It's in Dallas. Let me pull it up here. 2618 Ghent Street.
Okay. Well, Dennis buys in Arlington. So he buys and holds rental properties. So anytime you ever get one in Arlington, make sure you let me know.
All right. I'm actually about to go out to another appointment right after this at 2:00 in Fort Worth.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that sounds great. I was supposed to be it's today Wednesday. Yeah, I was supposed to be in Arlington tomorrow for a meeting with Dennis, but we canceled. So thank you for sending that. But we rescheduled for next Tuesday. I tried to call you, invite you to lunch today. I'd love for you to meet Dennis sometime. And you've met Eric Short, right?
Yes, I believe I've met Eric.
Yeah, he was at my first meeting that you were at, and he was maybe that's all. If you went to the Grand Prairie meeting, have you ever been to the Grand Prairie meeting?
Not yet.
Okay.
Each time we do it, something comes up where I'm not able to make it.
Yeah. Okay, great. Keisha, how's your real estate investing going?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
I asked, how's your real estate investing going?
Are you asking? Hold on just a second. I'm in a restaurant. Let me get it off.
No problem. Hey, Brian, I've muted you because you had a lot of background noise from your driving. So if you need to chime in, just feel free to unmute.
Okay. You're asking how things going?
Yeah, how's your real estate investing going?
It's going good. It was a little slow, but now it's picking back up. I have a project that I'm working on, negotiating a contract, not for a house, but for a new build. So I'm talking to a builder now.
Okay. Did you get a hold of Chris Beck? Did he get back with you?
I did talk with him. I did.
Okay, great. Do you already own a lot?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
so you're just going to
I
build,
do.
where's it at?
It's on Lake Palestine.
Ooh, nice. Does it have a view?
It's not on the lake, but it has a lake view.
Ooh, nice. Good job. Good job. I'm
I
excited
know.
about that.
I'm excited. I am too. I'm excited.
So Tyler, Keisha is from Longview. Well, you're from Tyler?
Well, yes,
Did
I'm
she go
from
to
Tyler,
the-
but I have a
did she
house
go-
in Longview.
Yeah, she got
But
her
I'm in
first rental
Tyler.
property. Yep, she went through some of our training, our rental management training, and she's already got her first rental property. And so she lives in Tyler, but she goes to the Longview meetings and the Tyler Lindale meetings. And Brian was one of my a friend, and he was also does some contract work, painting and all kinds of home remodeling things. And he was in Longview, but now he is in Bryan College Station. Cornelius has a lead. He has a wholesale deal. Cornelius, would you like to tell us about that? Even though I really warn everybody, I'm probably going to snatch that one up. So just go right ahead. Cornelius, can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, I'm hearing a little bit. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to see if I can do a screen share while I wait on him to be able to. Let's see. You're going to see my mess I've got going here. All right, so Cornelius messaged me earlier asking if he can, if I knew any buyers in Kilgore, and I said absolutely. I'm a buyer in Kilgore, if it's a nice area. And this is an area. Keisha, are you familiar with Kilgore? Oh, Keisha's muted. I forgot she's at a restaurant. Anyway, it's off of a. Oh, that's the wrong one. Anyway, so it's an area in Kilgore, Texas, which is in East Texas, that is well known for older homes like this. They're brick. They usually have hardwood floors. They have a similar layout, nice family-friendly neighborhood. So I was very interested in this. And
Is that house on Camp Street?
No, this is over like by Looney. Let me go to I pulled it up on Zillow and to see the map. It's over, okay, so this is Henderson, and then you turn on Thompson, and then there's Richards. So Looney and Thompson. So McDonald's will be right here. So it's right down here, and the golf course is gonna be, whoa. The golf course is gonna be, golf course may even be right here. So it's in a really nice area. I had a girlfriend that lived on Helen Street.
Oh, yes.
And
okay,
so this is over there, Parkview, in that area. So really great area.
Yeah.
So I was excited about that. I appreciate him bringing it. I did pass it on to my business partner. Sorry, I have a friend that just is an emergency visit with his cardiologist. Anyway, so I sent this over to my business partner. As soon as I saw it, I checked to see where it was located so that I could see what area of town it's in, because Kilgore doesn't have a lot of bad areas, just very, very few bad areas. And
No, but their inspectors are really difficult to work with.
the code enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
good to know. Good to
Well,
know.
inspections too. Like, I mean, if you go into remodel, or if you got it and have to redo the inside, they require 2x6 studs in Kilgore.
Really?
Yes.
Let me
Crazy.
see if Tabitha can join us. Tabitha. Keisha may have met Tabitha.
If it's an exterior wall, they ought to be blue. I guess to accommodate more insulation. I really don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so Tyler, you've got yours going on. Let me get back up here. Let me get to stop share. So that's great that you've got some stuff going on. You got any other deals that you already have under contract that you're looking to wholesale?
I don't have anything under contract just yet, but I do have that appointment this afternoon, and I've got an appointment tomorrow morning.
Good deal.
So it's really exciting for that. This one that I linked for the Matterport link, their contract is actually in their inbox right now, just waiting for them to sign it.
All right. Well, I'm not going to pull it up until you have it under contract, but
Right.
we look forward to hearing about it next week. Make sure you send it to me at realimpactplano@gmail so that I can send it out to our group when you get it. Hopefully find you a buyer. And so in other words, add us to your buyers list.
Absolutely.
Cornelius, I just reached out to Tabitha Bruce, and then Todd Evans is my business partner. So my business partner is Todd Evans. We do our flips together in East Texas. And then he and Tabitha Bruce work together on some flips, along with our contractor, Chris Beck, who is helping or talking with Keisha, who dropped off evidently. And she is wanting to build properties. So like I said, the purpose of this call every Wednesday is just for everybody to connect and discuss what we have going on and what we're needing. I'm still needing short-term rentals in the Metroplex. Tyler, I heard some interesting things the other day that there's a couple of apartment buildings that actually do allow that. So I thought about doing some arbitrage, like where you just rent it as a tenant and then furnish it and then rent it out on Airbnb. Her numbers were absolutely phenomenal. It was crazy. I was like, I knew that the numbers were good, but that was always my missing piece. What apartments do allow it? So I mean, I can sit down all day and call, call or email or whatever. Okay, Cornelius, no problem. I've got it recorded, so I'll be posting that later. I didn't get last week's recorded. I forgot, but I got the first one recorded, and I found that recording today. 2 weeks ago, I moved to Princeton, and so yeah, I went down Monday and got my last bit of stuff from my other house and turned the keys over to the landlord and cut off the utilities and all that good stuff. So and then I've been here for 2 weeks and I've only seen my cousin. Well, she was here all day Saturday and Sunday, hanging stuff up. And my bedroom is the last room that we haven't worked on yet. So I've done quite a bit, but you can see all my pictures waiting to be hung up. So I am waiting on her to come back at her convenience. And I don't want to hang anything because at my last house, everything was like so crooked. And I just did my best, but I absolutely cannot hang pictures. I'm just not, that's not my thing. If I could tell a computer to do it, that would be better. Okay, I gotta grab my fan. Everybody knows I have hot flashes. Okay. Anyway, so Brian, what about you? How's business down there in College Station? Oh, you're on mute. Let me unmute you.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, business. Oh man, we're super busy. We're doing a commercial truck. Well, it's going to be a truck stop. We are very busy, and I was going to let you know. You can let everybody that's in your circle, let them know that if they have any questions about residential septic, I'd be happy to answer any questions if they have them. They can contact me. You can give them my number, or they can text me or call me, either one. But I'd be happy to answer any kind of questions they might have about residential septic systems.
So that's something that Brian has recently gotten into. Was it with your brother-in-law or your brother?
Cousin.
So he moved down there and is working with him. Are you installing, or are you doing their sales?
I'm currently installing, so I can learn the ropes, and then after that, I'll be driving around doing all the quality inspection and service and maintenance tickets, because there is a lot of money in that, but you can't, it's kind of included in the install for the first 2 years. Then after the 2 years, you can charge for that.
Yeah, because that's required by most counties.
It's a high profit.
That they be inspected.
Yeah.
Is it yearly, or is it every 3 years they have to be inspected?
Well, it's every 6 months to a year, depending on the system.
Okay.
And then so I mean, you can say once a year residential, and then but there's a service, like a maintenance. You go out every 3 to 6 months. You check the system, make sure it's functioning properly, or if the resident has a problem, because there's a way there's basically just like a red light on top of the electrical portion of the system.
Yep.
And then that red light goes off and lets you know that something's wrong. Then they call us, we come out, and we
Troubleshoot
assess
it.
the situation, fix it, and and then that's all included for the first 2 years.
Our Hoot aerobic system, long time ago, probably 2004, maybe 2003. We had electricity. Remember when electricity went out in East Texas for like 4 days?
Mm-hmm.
That was a proverbial shit show, because the septic wasn't working, so it couldn't pump. And so we ended up we could spend all of our time outside, but you still have to go to the restroom indoors. And that was just not, it was a nice smelly sight around there.
There's ways around it. You just have to know, what to do kind of, but yeah, if any of you guys have any questions ever,
great.
if you're investing and you want to know how the system works, or you have questions, something just don't seem right, just give me a call. I'll be happy to help you out any way I can.
All right, well, watch for us some empty houses down there in Bryan College Station, because that's a college town, and therefore rentals are good. Short-term rentals are probably good.
Karen, it's in a bubble down here. I mean, we're in a bubble, just kind of like Longview a little bit, but even more so. And it's just, people are just moving in constantly.
Yeah.
I asked my cousin, he just sold a house, and he bought 16 acres out in the country.
Hey, I'm on my Zoom.
I said, do you have any problem selling your home? He said,
well, you're
no, not at all. I said, how long did it take to sell your home? And he said, 4 days. It took him 4 days to sell his home. He got full offer.
Really?
So,
yeah. My daughter just sold, she's signing on her house right now as we speak. She kind of got messed around a little bit. She had it listed for $259, and they offered her $280 sight unseen, contingent on their they wanted to walk through in 2 days. They came, walked through, and then had it inspected and came back and offered her $245 cash. And I was like, that's wrong. Like, that was a low blow, because she didn't entertain the other offers that were $250. So she had some offered, but she was already invested and already decided, and so she didn't want to start over and start her 30 days over. So but anyway, she sold it today, and I'm getting her hot tub. Just got to get it.
Ooh.
I could have had a lawnmower and a
Good.
hot tub, and I forget what all else she was going to give me, but nobody had a truck. None of my sons have trucks. They all have sports cars.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, damn it. But she did give me the hot tub. So, okay, guys.
That's awesome.
Well,
That's nice.
it is about time to end. It is 12:26. Cornelius, I know you said you can't hear. Did you want to add anything in the chat regarding anything? Do you have any other properties besides that one in Kilgore? Okay. Okay. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, Brian. Always be watching for dilapidated houses, or if you hear of anybody that says that, especially if you ever see a bunch of junk piled up on the road, like maybe they did an eviction or had to do a big clean out. No job is too big or too small. We buy them with cosmetics only, as well as full rehab. So keep me in mind, okay?
I will.
All right.
Will do.
Bye, everyone. Cornelius will be in touch about that flip in East Texas. So talk to you later. Bye.